We're going to Bump City one more time. And he's the new king of the kids. Moving in now, and this is Radial Racing Kenda style. This is another Kenda 660 bump in with Diggs, and I had to pick this guy because, like, you may not see him too much out on the track racing in any of the categories, but let me tell you, when it comes to tuning of some of these cars that go down the track, we had to get Kon Michaloudakis here. Kon, welcome back to another Kenda. What is it about this stuff that gets these guys wanting, you know, you to tune these machines, and how hard is that to do?
Oh, look, it's not easy sometimes. A lot of the guys we've become good friends now. We're sort of like family. I got hooked on it many years ago. I've been coming to sort of the first few Kenda events. Been coming to as many as I can.
You know, in rugby league, how they can track a rugby league player where they've all been. I'd love to just track Kon, like, you know, like have another little dash, like a little cam here, just to go, well, what screens he's looking at now? Do you ever get to a stage sometime and go, now, whose car is this again? Do you ever get
No, they all, because I tune all types. It's not just, not just turbo, or it's all of them. So
yeah, so you've got like sort of, nitrous car, turbo car. I don't see you too much on the screw blown stuff yet, but maybe screw blown EF5.
No, I did Hewitt's car.
Oh, you did Hewitt's?
Yeah.
Sorry,
yep. Hewitt's car, and obviously I've been with door slammer teams as well. So I've got a bit of knowledge there. So.
As an opportunity, of course, Simon gave you the keys to the wagon.
Yep.
What was that like to drive?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was fun. Yeah, it was sort of nerve-wracking. I didn't know if the car was going to fall apart on the start line. Kon
Candles driving the infamous Simon O'Carroll wagon on Brett Bates. Reaction time. Oh, how did Bates do that? How did he go there? Well, did he got a roll and then go. So, back to Kon. 6-2-0.
So, but it was good. It was good fun. I was pretty happy about it.
Now, if you were to pick, let's do a scenario, right? Let's pick one of the customers in your head. You don't have to say who it is.
Yep.
What are some of the key things that you find that you have to do on some of these combos when they're not quite there? Because one thing about radial racing, when it sticks, it's good.
Yep.
It's so hard to get it to that point. What are some of the parameters that you're looking at trying to do? Is it all about is it about power management? Are we talking to the shocks different?
Everything.
What are we doing?
Everything, heaps. Sometimes you got to rework the whole car at every track.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not just some cars are just one approach, which is management, and then other cars is suspension, moving weights around and doing all that sort of stuff. So,
is there any one time there where you're saying, listen, I've given you this much, but we've got to do something else there that you can't do? What's something out of your control that someone else has got to do on that car if you can't do it?
When they drop the button.
Yeah, right.
I can't control that.
No, yeah. I know
but most of drivers are pretty good.
So when they're late, that's not you. But when there's something there, it's like, well, look, it should be doing this, it should be doing that.
Yeah.
When's the last time when have you done your shocks or something like that?
Like when it doesn't make sense, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, look, when it doesn't make sense, it's usually something's not right. So it does happen. These things, they don't always behave. Most of the time, all the cars we all sort of run are sort of a program where everyone's doing their stuff. Everyone's got their job, and then it all works sweet. When sort of people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, that's when it sort of like turns into a bit of a circus act.
You've got to just have that line of communication.
That's it, yeah.
And they've obviously got to be on their combos before you even sort of get to them as well.
Yep.
EFI tuning.
Yep.
You're tuning a variety of different ECUs?
Yep, all of them, I tune all of them, so there's no, like I've got my preferences.
Yes, go on, tell us, top three.
Look, the top three are Holly, Haltech and FuelTech. So,
is that 1, 2, 3?
So, you can mix them around, whatever. Depends on the day.
Yeah. It depends.
They all do the job. One won't go faster than the other. No. It's the way you steer it.
So when you do eventually get to sleep at night, have you got overlays in your dreams?
Yeah.
You got driveline traces and throttle traces. Have you got all of that? Is that just in your head all the time?
Oh, you're always thinking. You just sometimes you wake up and working, and then you go, oh, I just want to have a look at something. It never comes off your mind.
So sometimes you'll get that 2 a.m. little thing where it's like, so and so's car.
Yeah. Let's have a regroup on the data.
Yeah, we didn't check that. We didn't try that.
Yeah.
So you do get that.
No, always.
If Kon was to get, you know, a nice little healthy sponsor that goes, you know what, Con, I want you to build me a kick-ass Kenda car.
Yep.
What would you do if you were to?
Oh,
if you were to
if it
build
was
something,
unlimited money, probably a 275 car.
all right, so
Yeah.
Outlaw 275.
Yeah.
Combo.
Or probably screw blown.
Screw blown.
Yep.
You've heard it
Yep.
here first, folks.
Yeah.
Con would go screw blown.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Is that right? Gearbox.
It's a hard one. Probably 400.
Yeah,
Is it
400?
Yeah, lightweight. Yep.
So again, we've got combos out there now with converters and liberties and
Yep.
lockups and everything like that. So even you looking at some of those combos go, you know what, I could have all the fruit, but there's certain fruit that you choose.
They're just cool. They're loud. They're noisy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So there you go. If you ever do see a screw blow and something coming up there and you don't know who it is, it could be Con with an endless supply of money from some mystery sponsor coming up there, eh?
If it happens, yeah.
Well, honestly, mate, I would certainly hope that if you ever going back in racing in any capacity, that
Yeah.
everyone else that you've tuned in the past got to be there somewhere on the start line.
Yeah, that's
helping
me.
in some
That would be
way.
my first choice. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
yeah, I like them all. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the development we've had with Rob's big cube thing, that's pretty cool. And like once it goes into his new car, we'll see some numbers drop into a lightweight car. You know, so that car will sort of get everyone's attention once it comes out. So that'll be cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
His brain's going a million miles an hour already, you can tell from that. But Con, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, mate.
One of our fantastic drag radial superstars,
Yep.
in a different way, not a racer, but as a tuner. So thanks very much, Con.
No worries.
Good on you, Con. We're going to Bum City one more time. And he's the new king of the kids. You'll be there now, and this is Radio Racing Kenda style.